Hello, hi guys, it's Kevin. It's for the Kevin Powell Podcast with iHeartRadio. I have with me a band that kind of caught my eye, caught my ear on social media. And man, I love social media now because back in the day, I don't know if we'd ever meet, but here we are, all from one song. And it's so funny. It's Not Enough Space. How you guys doing?
Chilling.
Good. Chilling. Good.
So I want to know, you can go ahead and introduce yourselves. What do you guys do in the band?
I am the guitarist. My name is Tristan Chaos, and I write most of the instrumental for the band.
Hi, I'm Lizzie, and I sing and I scream.
My name is Liv, and I do a lot of the screams, and I sing a little bit too.
So you guys are playing tonight in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania with, we have, I didn't get the locals, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But we have you guys and the Funeral Portrait. I just spoke with Lee. I talked with them and saw them at Louder Than Life. What a band. How did you guys get on with this?
Our manager, Shelby, has been really good friends with Lee and the band for a long time. And Lee, actually, before we went on tour with Attila and Born of Osiris, Lee actually came through and met with us from Atlanta to Florida and did a boot camp with us to get us tour ready. And it just so happened that it worked out that we were able to get a couple of extra dates with them during their tour with Five Finger Death Punch and Marilyn Manson and The Who. So we're just tagging along, and they're throwing us a bone and giving us a shot to show people what we got. And yeah, and the Funeral Portrait has been nothing but super kind to us.
It's been a lot of fun so far.
Yeah, it's been great. It's been great.
Yeah.
These guys, like, I've only talked to Lee the most, but just his energy alone makes you just fall in love with the band.
He's such a good dude, like genuinely such a good dude.
We could talk for hours and hours, but he was like, I have things to do. I'm like,
yeah.
Me too, it's fun. But I'm glad you guys are here, and I'm so happy that I got to meet you guys. So thank you for allowing me to do this interview.
Of course. Thanks for coming out.
Of course. How is the tour? How's things going with this?
It's been going pretty good. Genuinely, like, we've been having a lot of fun meeting like all of our fans and getting to tour with people that like we've known for a little bit as well. So it's been nice getting to play like new unreleased music for everybody too. Has been really cool seeing like crowd reaction and stuff like that. It's been a good time.
Well, I want to talk about the song that got me here today, Primitive. Tell me about it. How did it come about?
Moancore.
Yes.
Yeah, so Primitive is our latest single, and we've been also calling it Moancore for like the meme. I promise, guys, it's a meme, but we're gonna keep going with the bit until it stops, which
Yeah,
I don't know when that's gonna stop.
Satire.
Yeah, I think
It's a satire of a satire, actually.
Yeah, I think that's what people don't understand. What it was like, it was a demo that we brought to Chris Link and Kaylin Adam of Attila. And we brought the song. The demo was written by us, and then it just, you know, being in the studio with a producer, the song grows and we give it life in the studio. And then the breakdown happened, and I was like, dude, what if we do a moan in the studio? And Chris was like, that would be awesome. And Liv was like, no.
Originally, I did not want to do it at all, and I was like, you guys couldn't pay me enough money in the world, like, fuck that shit.
No, she went with it, and then we did it, and then Chris like produced it and made it sound super sick, and we were like, fuck it.
It took me like 20 minutes to get a solid take, even. Like, it took me like 20 minutes to get like a solid take. I was like tweaking over it. And then it ended
for
up,
everyone
like,
who's
coming out
asking,
sick.
you horny bastards, she did the moan.
I did it. It was Jacob. We like to tell people it was Jacob.
The glass has been shattered. The illusion's all over.
It was me. Sorry.
So that's the thing. The Moancore thing is very funny. There are going to be diehard metal people who are like, what is this subgenre that they made up? Shut up.
We have a lot of the chads and like the comments that are like, oh my god, this fucking blows. And I'm like, it's okay. You don't have to like it. And that's fine.
I was thinking, and if I'm wrong, by all means, I was thinking, you guys are in the studio, you have that breakdown, everybody's got a breakdown, you're like, man, what if we've done enough bless? Yeah. We've done enough yells, we've done enough call outs, what if we moan?
Yeah, that was literally it. And then we were like, let's add a little bleh after it too.
And a great segue is whenever we show the song to the record label we just signed to, Thriller, shout out. We showed them the song and we told them about Moancore and everything. They were so into it.
They thought it was like the sickest shit ever.
No, they've been posting us
no.
all over TikTok and responding to all the comments and just being super petty online, and it's been awesome. It's been so
They help us rage bait.
And if you watch your numbers, it works.
Yes.
It's the coolest thing.
Yeah.
It's nuts, for sure.
It's been really cool to see like the reflection off of like social media and then live as well. Like hearing how people react to the song, like not even just the other night, the song came out, I want to say like a week and a half ago, and it was weird hearing people like sing it. And then during the breakdown, when the moan came in, you heard like everybody in the crowd moan, and it was like that shit was like absolutely crazy. I was like, oh my god, like, it blew my mind.
So I haven't had a second I literally walked in, set up, and here we go. I haven't had a second to check out merch, but if you guys don't have a black T-shirt that just says Moancore eventually, I'm a big stickler.
You're in luck.
Yeah, you're in luck because we're actually working on that right now.
Literally right now.
We're trying to find a design that works, that makes sense, and something that our fans would be like, yeah, this is... No, the fans that get it, because it's satire. It's a joke. Dude, it's one song of the album. We're not Moancore. Chill. It's fine.
Exactly.
Well, you talked about Thriller Records, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So tell me about them, getting on with them, how you guys talked with them, what they've been doing for you, anything at all.
Yeah, so basically when we were on tour with Attila and Born of Osiris, Nico from Thriller came out and he wanted to come see our set in LA, which is super sick.
Nico, I love you, baby.
Yeah, we love Nico. And yeah, basically we met him there, and then from there he was like, I'm all in, and then he came to our Airbnb afterwards and we all hung out.
It was
We destroyed him in poker. Nico, we destroyed you in poker.
But
it was my birthday, and we got absolutely shit-faced and had like the craziest fucking time. It was awesome, and we got to like talk to him and talk about like future plans and stuff like that while shit-faced and playing poker.
Yeah,
it was good.
But it's been super sick because this band originated in 2018, and we've been independent ever since. So this is our first ever step where we actually have the support and team that can like help us grow, and it's really like amazing. It's so cool to like hop on a call with them and like plan everything. Like it makes everything so surreal, and
Isn't it like a
so awesome.
breath of fresh air?
Yes, it's amazing for sure. And they're all super sweet, and they're all very passionate. So we do feel like we have that one-on-one connection for sure.
The biggest thing that I love about Thriller too is they're big believers of if it's not broken, don't fix it, and they know when to let us and just be like, yo, we've been doing this, we know what's up, let us handle this, and they're the first to be like, you got it, and they always step in with like advice that makes sense and is great, and like we wouldn't be as serious about this band and making sure that our fans are what's the word?
Taken care of
without them. They have done nothing but made us like just elevated us, and that's all we wanted, and that's all we could ever ask for.
Yeah. We literally have such an amazing team. Like genuinely, everybody on our team is so great and very, very helpful.
Yeah, shout out Reese and your camera came out of focus for a second. Shout out Reese and Jacob, the guitarist and bassist. We would not be able to be playing these shows.
And the bassist, babe.
Oh, sorry. Let me redo that.
Words are hard. 1 second.
Shout out to Jacob and Reese, the Shout out to Jacob and Reese, the bassist and the drummer, for sticking with us too. We literally wouldn't be a band without them either. So
yeah.
Just want to make that very clear.
Everybody in the band is very like volatile to what we do, and everybody has like their own role.
Okay.
So it's nice to be able to like get everybody together and write shit that like we enjoy, and work under people too that are like helping us like achieve, you know, where we want to go and stuff like that.
You said everybody has their own role. What's everybody's role?
Just fucking chugging and slamming on the drums and fucking having fun.
I mean, do you want an in-depth answer for that?
I mean, sure. What's your role? I mean, in your mind, do you guys see yourselves with different roles, or do you straight up like, no, this is my role?
No, so that's the thing about our team of people, our entire band. So there's Reese, there's Jacob, there's me, Tristan, Lizzie, and Liv. And genuinely, while we're on the road, and even whenever we're at home, everyone has their role. I write all of our instrumentals, guitar, everything like that. Reese is always there to make sure what I'm writing isn't impossible to play, and making sure riffs and
sure
drums sound and make sure it makes sense. And because I will go crazy with dumb parts. And
6 arms.
the girls always rip lyrics over there. Jacob, high as fuck in the corner, is always like, yeah, that sounds good. And while we're on the road, Jacob is merch guy. He is down for it. He counts all of our merch. Me and Reese, we set up our entire show while the girls get ready. The girls come out, they do their job with sound checking and everything. And also, I can never get her off her phone because she's constantly wanting to talk to fans online and just make sure that the engagement's always there. That's the biggest thing. We want full engagement. We want to meet everybody. We want to talk to everybody. Anybody who, you know, wants to meet us, you know? So, yeah, and then Liv, dude, she's like the badass on stage, bro. She is willing to get in the pit to make sure that the show is fun for everybody and just make sure that everyone's having a great time. Everyone's got their roles. It's all very, very, very important, and we're very proud to be where we are right now.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
love that. Absolutely. So I want to know, here's a fun one. You guys are on tour right now. You're having a blast. 2025 is coming up. Maybe 2026, 2027. Dream tour. Any band. Any band. Now, these can be individual answers. This can be something you guys have talked about, maybe.
My dream tour, I think we should do individual ones because I feel like everybody's are going to be different.
Yeah.
My dream tour would either be with Sleep Token, Ask Alexandria, or like Chelsea Grin. I absolutely love like the diversity that like we have coming off of like the new album and the playability with different bands from different like subgenres. So I think it'd be really cool to like spice it up. Obviously, like we have that old metalcore sound, so like Ask Alexandria would be really cool. I love them. I've been listening to them since I was a little kid. And then same with like Chelsea Grin. And then I found out about Sleep Token, I think, when they released the Summoning album. I've been in love with them ever since. So I think it'd be really cool to tour with them. I think it'd be sick.
For me, I'd probably say Dream Tour would be Asking Alexandria as well, and I See Stars. I feel like those are very influential for me in middle school and high school. I was very inspired by Danny's screams growing up for sure, and then Devin's like cleans I'm very inspired for as well. So overall, those are my top two.
Scary Kids Scaring Kids, Veil of Maya, and Avenged Sevenfold. Oh, and AFI is on that list for sure. There you go.
All at the same time.
All at the same time.
Yeah, no, we're on 5 different stages is what it is, playing at the same time, and you have to just figure out when everyone's playing the songs you want to hear. You just have to like figure, it's a game.
Yeah.
So I want to know next, you guys, I'm not going to say the words you have blown up overnight, but your numbers have gone up pretty quickly over the last week or so. You guys are already on tour before this song came out. We're talking about an album coming out. What do you have to say to fans?
What I have to say to fans is we have been working this band for a long time. This band has gone through a lot to get the team that it has today, and just understand that everything that we're doing is because we believe in it. We just want to make sure we're always proud of the product that we give you, and we know we've taken a lot of time to make sure to have singles come out and everything. Just understand that we are working our best, and we are the most impatient people you will ever meet to get things
literally.
out. We're literally playing new songs on this tour with Funeral Portrait because we're so excited for everyone to hear how much the work, we put in all this work, and we're finally able to write what we want to write and have a team of people that is willing to just let us do what we want. So just be patient. Just be patient. We are working on it day and night. I promise you, I do not sleep. You can talk to either one of these two. I take over all-nighters making sure that these tracks are perfect for you guys, that the songs are as good as they can possibly be. I just trust in us. We're doing our best to make sure everything works out the way it needs to work out.
And just to add to that, to our fans, I genuinely want to say thank you for being patient thus far and waiting it out and waiting for Primitive to come out and the positive response. We have a really strong fan base, and I can personally say thank you to all of them. Everybody that is a fan of Not Enough Space comes out to a show, and they know that you're in an environment where you're safe, you're comfortable, and it's just really nice to be able to meet all of them and I don't know, bring the community together. I'm very big on the scene community. Yep. And making sure that everybody is, what is the word? I don't know what word I would use. Taken care of. Making sure that everybody's taken care of. And I love the community and just being able to see it firsthand and talk to fans, meet everybody. Thank you guys. Thank you for sticking with us and having faith in us and being willing to listen to the stuff that we create for you guys, for sure.
Perfect answer all around. I always wrap up my interviews with a question for all bands. I've talked to bands that have just started out. I've talked to bands at The Offspring, at Louder Than Life. They've been around a while. Same question across the board.
Who's The Offspring? Who?
What advice would you guys give to bands, maybe just starting out, maybe they're trying to break through that next level? Any advice at all?
this is the most realist advice any musician watching this is gonna ever get. Get over your demo-itis. Be open to change. Try out every single idea. Listen to it and be honest with yourself. That is the best advice I can give you. I've learned a lot. Dude, I used to write 5-minute songs too. Trust me, with a 2-minute opener with just orchestra and then the most genty bullshit nobody could ever understand in their life.
Literally.
And over the years, I've understood what makes a song good and its energy. So get over your demo-itis, know when to cut the fat, and always be open to constructive criticism. Please, please, for the love of God.
I think my advice to bands that like, I guess they're trying to take it a little bit more seriously and like go a little bit farther is have patience. Like you can do anything that you put your mind to. Look at, you know, what's coming out like now versus what's coming out, you know, back in like 2007 and make it your own. Like if you like that like 2007 crunk like metalcore, make it your own. Put a fun twist on it. If you like old deathcore, put a twist on it. Like if you, I guess, like take...
The biggest thing is don't be a dick.
Yeah, don't be a dick. Don't be a dick to people. Genuinely, like your community is going to be your best friend, and the people that come out to your shows and support you are going to make it for you. And it like that's so important is realizing like, you know, don't let it get to your head. Like be smart. All that good stuff.
Bro. You can shred, but can you hang?
Yeah, yeah. You can shred, but can you hang? Like
you can shred. It's cool, but can you hang?
Yeah. Just
think about that.
Like I said, taking into account that your community is what helps you grow, and social media, understanding social media presence, understanding trends, and rage baiting, which we do all the fucking time. Like we really do. I love rage baiting people. I'm not gonna lie about it. Like it is what it is, and like. Community, social media, being nice to people. Don't walk into your scene with a big ego and trying to make yourself look like the big dick in the room. Be loving and be gentle and be kind to people. That's about it. Honestly, do you have any advice for them?
Yeah, I would say mostly like I hear this where people are like, oh, like, you know, fake it until you make it. I hope that you don't fake it. I hope you mean everything. You have intention behind the words, the instrumental, your character on and off stage, because it is a good representation of you and the band. So I do believe that you should take yourself serious and don't sell yourself short.
Yeah, I agree.
That's solid advice. As you saw, 3 different answers. So I appreciate you guys answering. Thanks for allowing this interview to happen. Can't wait to see you guys tonight. Can't wait to do photos. Can't wait to hang out. Thanks again, guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming out.